It's in the game.
Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Oregon Ducks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Now here's Manning. They get to him as he throws. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got room at the 35. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy that Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a crease, it's Hill. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Moore to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss, really good vision.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
We are in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. That happened, but that's good coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great
and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try for the 2-point conversion. jumbo formation. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down 1. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. Open field ahead. Has the first down and more. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Offensive line getting set. It's first down.
That is a tremendous job on the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they try out the field goal team. It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a 4th down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense. That is a great job, and I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Ball handed off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Breaking free, end zone ahead. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Well, you talk about setting an aggressive tone here in the first half. You've got 4th and long. This coach is putting the faith in his players, and more specifically his quarterback, and he delivers with a first down. You can anticipate that they will continue to be aggressive, in particular because of this specific conversion.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Manning. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Coleman. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. It's Georgia on top right now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. It puts them in front, 14-13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, does this coach think that it's the second half? Why is he going for it right here? There is no reason whatsoever. This is going to lead directly to a score for his opponent. This is crazy.
Controversial and unsuccessful 4th down decision to set the offense up 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, the problem with such a conservative play call on second down is that you get pushed into an obvious play call on third down. Nice tackle for loss from this defense. And now this offense is going to have to put the ball in the air. The quarterback is going to have to make a big throw, and this offensive line is going to have to protect really well.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Muscles past the defender. And they force him out just short of the pylon. Put it at the 1-yard line.
What an outstanding job by this defense. They're able to bow their neck in the sudden change department. Remember, sudden change, short field, after the turnover. All they're looking to do, Chris, force a kick. Just keep that ball out of the end zone. At least now the opposite head coach got to make a decision on 4th down.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run this one in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the running back, but he gets swarmed. The defense said, not this time, Joe. They were all over it.
Chris, football is a game of adjustments, and finally on this 4th down, this defense adjusts to the running back's success. They find him, they get him down, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally forced out after a huge play. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. 1st down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
Well, it looks like he just got enough to move the chains. The defense did everything they possibly could, but at that point, it's just about effort from the running back, and he's able to just lean forward, get that ball just across the chains, and it's a 1st down.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Now the Longhorns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Fights through the tackler. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the 1st. Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First down here, final seconds of the first half. Let's see if this offense can make something happen. They're going to run it. Across the 40. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense takes the lead here in the second half.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
The PAT puts him up 3. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a gap. It's Smothers. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Linebacker shifting around now. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Gets nothing again. Sets up a 4th and short.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. To dart to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks into the clear. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Phillips.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
It's a heavy formation, extra blockers on the field. Tailback with another carry. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He's got space. Who's in the clear? Here he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offense.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. No chance to catch him now.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Tell you, they're playing well.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Got an opening here. Here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Georgia.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
It's Georgia on top right now, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Looking to throw again. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the... He could go. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing...
He's got a crease. He's got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. Solid game, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. going to run it. It's Phillips. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here comes the handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come together here and discuss the call on this 4th down play. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Maybe the last shot here. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Will not be brought down. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
They needed that pick like they needed their next breath of air. You're down in this game, had to get the ball back, stop that drive from the opposition, and they're able to do it. Now the offense has got to get out there and establish some rhythm and go get some points. This is it. This is the drive you've got to go down the field.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? It's QB sneak. Touchdown, Longhorns. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Takes the ball and heads. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up in the defense.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense, is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. The offense 5. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They've still got one more left to work with.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they can get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. It can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.